Greetings, scholars. It is I, David, your mind mechanic, coming to you from Mobile Studio TH as I drive through the rolling green hills of west central Missouri, where the air is wet and my nose is yet again really stuffy. Really froggy today, too, scholars. Thank you all for joining me, taking a look at this video. So I was asked a question the other day, very simple one, you would think. How do I get people to like me? Well, here's the answer to that. You don't. Now, you could read books like How to Win Friends and Influence People, and I think that's a book. Yeah, I remember reading that a long time ago. You could read all sorts of things on how to have better interactions with people. But getting somebody to like you, good luck on that. Yeah, it's just not going to... Let me give you the better way. The better way is you worry about you. Which is not to say we be so self-centered that we don't consider anybody else on the planet. It is to say you worry about you and that you can only control yourself. There's nothing you can do about what other people are doing. Now, you can behave in ways to possibly affect different outcomes with people. You know, if you're a jerk to someone, they may be a jerk back to you. If you're nice to someone, it doesn't guarantee they're going to be nice back to you. But we should probably try and put a little good in the world versus some bad, so some positive versus negative. So my thing is just simply, and it's something I've said before in other videos, which is you just need to pick a way to be that way, do as consistently as possible, unapologetically, avoiding rudeness. But you get to pick how you want to be, and I'll give you a clue. You want to try and be a way that you want to be treated, because what we tend to do is whatever way we treat people, that's in some way it's going to be that will relate to how others treat us. And I know I just said earlier we can't control what other people do, and we can't. Again, we're just increasing the likelihood of people treating us better. So in theory, if you find a good way to treat people, a good way to interact with people, then you may find other people like you that want to interact with you, that want to have friendships, relationships with you. But you get to decide. That's the beauty of what we have here in this existence. There's always a choice. So pick a way to be, and in the objective sense, it doesn't really matter how you are, but just pick something. I'm a big fan of say what you mean what you say. When you hear something you don't like, you try not to have a meltdown over it. I'm going to be fairly direct and straightforward with just about everybody. Now, I do have wisdom in my communication, so sometimes a direct approach is not always best. But for the most part, what you see is what you get here. So don't try and get people to like you. You're going to lose on that, because there's always going to be someone that doesn't like you. I'll give you another thing here, scholars. You can do everything right in a relationship, any kind of relationship, doesn't matter what it is. You can do everything right and it still goes sideways on you because it involves another person and we can't control them. So my advice to anyone who asks me, or if anyone asks you, how do I get people to like me? Just tell them don't, and have them watch this video. It's very simple. Give it a go. Now, if there's any questions with that, please feel free to message me either in the comments or hit me up in email or on social. That all information's all in the description below. And I hope this was halfway useful for y'all. Have a good day, though. And don't forget to subscribe.